the downfall of this nation. Because God's blessings have been withdrawn. The next paradigm we're talking about, in Isaiah 32, is going to be, shall come from the thorns and the briars, and upon the house of joy and the joyous city. Now, before I go into that next time, I want to leave you with just a couple of little scriptures here of a warning of King David. Because I want to go into that in detail like we did breaking down the word of Esau. I want to go into the thorns and break it down like we did the tares and show what the Bible has to say. Because those aren't just words in the New Testament. Those are real meanings. And it wasn't revealed before because it was not pertinent before, but it is today. Because we are right in the midst of what the Bible's warning us will bring us down. We have a shot to raise up our voice before the government shuts us down. Before Satan tries to stop the call that God's given to you and I. And we need to make every effort today to put this out there so the world can see, so that when God says it's time, they will have been warned. That's an awesome responsibility we have. Now look at the warning that King David leaves with us. Final words of warnings from King David before he died. 2 Samuel 23:1 says, Now these are the last words of David, David the son of Jesse, and the man who was raised up on high and anointed, the God of Jacob, and a sweet psalmist of Israel. And he said, But the sons of Belial shall be all of them as thorns. That is the next parable that we're going to take apart and go into. The thorns thrust away, because they cannot be taken by hand. You and I cannot get rid of what's in the middle of this nation today. Belial means without profit, worthless, evil, ungodly, raw, or wicked. The core meaning means failure, destruction, and corruption. He's warning the people before he dies. Says, because they cannot be taken with hands. But the man that shall touch them. God put these strong wordings in David's lips before he died to warn Israel, which is the warning I'm sharing with you today. If you think you can go out there and stop the Muslim nation, look what David's saying. But the man that shall touch them must be fenced with iron. I mean, this is not light words that David's using here. God's saying in the New Testament, you must put on the whole armor of God, because Satan's coming after you like a goat, like a fierce storm is going to come, is going to wither, is going to eat, destroy everything in its path. Because Satan knows he has but a short time. And so if you think you're going to go out there, you better be armed. And you better be armed with iron, with Jesus Christ. And his breastplate, or you're not going to be able to stand. And the staff of a spear, that they shall be utterly burned in the same place. In other words, if you don't protect yourself with Jesus Christ when you go out there, you're going to end up just like the wicked. You both could be in the same place, burnt up at the end. When you see these preachers on these pulpits, and they're out there and they say, I'm going to grab Satan by his tail, and I'm going to wrestle him to the ground. Hogwash. They don't even know what they're talking about. King David says, you better be armed. You better have protection if you even try to touch that. You understand the warning that we're given here? You see what I'm talking about, how important this is today? The parable of the sower. A sower went out into the field to sow his seed, and as he sowed, some fell by the wayside and was trodden down, and the fowls of the air devoured it. Some fell upon a rock, and as soon as it sprung up, it withered away because it lacked moisture. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up, and it choked it. Another fell on good ground and sprang up and bare fruit 100-fold. But we know this parable, don't we? Or do we? Has God left more in this parable, like in the wheat and the tares that we went through today? I will talk about that in the next sermon on the two seeds.